UCLA is going to be my fourth sleeper team. And here's the deal. Is it likely? Probably not. But it's a team that just beat Washington State and handled Washington State. And Washington State is a good football team with an experienced quarterback in Cam Ward. The defense just held Washington State to 10 offensive points. They were averaging 45 coming in. They've got a really, really good defense. And this is the one thing that all of these offenses in the Pac-12, how are they going to react if they don't go out there and score 40 points? They're the number one defense in the country in yards per play allowed, the UCLA Bruins. That might even be a better metric than total defense. And in fact, I think it is, because it's just a metric of like snap the football and play, and who's the best on any given snap. Well, right now, the numbers suggest that it's UCLA. Number one in the country, yards per play allowed, and they're a top 10 scoring defense right now. And by the way, that top 10 scoring defense is even with their quarterback giving up 2 touchdowns to the opposition. They lead the Power 5 in takeaways per game. They lead the Power 5 in rushing yards per carry allowed. This defense is legit. And so now I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, what if Washington, has a bad day at the wrong time? What if Oregon has a bad day at the wrong time? Oh, this is interesting. They also run the ball. They run the heck out of the ball. And that will not be something that those other teams want to see in a championship game environment. If they can get past Oregon State this week in Corvallis, all of a sudden their schedule is way easier than the rest of the Pac-12. This is what they have in front of them. They've got Oregon State and Corvallis this weekend. Really tough game, in particular for a young quarterback. Then they're going to be at Stanford. They've got Colorado. They're at Arizona. They host Arizona State. At USC, which, it's in L.A., so, and I get it, but then they've got Cal. One is a rivalry game that can go either way. Like the SC, you can't just say, well, they're not going to beat SC. It's a rivalry game. They could absolutely beat SC. I think that the toughest remaining game for UCLA is this weekend. If UCLA wins this weekend, watch out. Because now you're talking about a team that if they run the table and they win the Pac-12 with just one loss, they get through this, they beat Oregon State, they would have a Washington State win, they would have an SC win, they would beat whomever they face in the Pac-12 championship game. If they go to Vegas and beat, like this week's winner, Oregon-Washington, let's say one of those teams goes, and they go in there and beat them, UCLA is going to the playoff. So now it's about, can your quarterback get better? Can your run game continue to get better? Chip Kelly has quietly built something very good.